So a company called New B reached out to me and asked me to do a review on their headset, and it's $29.99 on Amazon at the moment. Right now they got a $10 off coupon, and that makes it $20. And who is this for? Uh, Anybody. I think this anybody could use this. Truck drivers, okay, noise cancellation, nice loud earpiece. We'll get into that here in a little bit. It's a nice looking headset, so pretty stylish for what it is. So I think you could use this in an office situation. It would be great for taking phone calls if you're on the go and you're trying to schedule meetings and stuff like that. You could wear this, not look like a complete dork. I think it's going to give you just as good a call quality probably as God dare I say it, maybe even some AirPod Pros. So at a fraction of the price. So let's get into it. I'll show you all about it, and you can decide at the end of this. A couple things that I'm going to go over. I'll make this as quick as possible. The range, excellent range. I think it's things rated for like 33 feet. I got well over 100 feet. I'm sure my mother, who I was on the phone with the other day, will attest to that down in the comments. Thank you, Mom, in advance for that. And I've got a couple of other friends and my wife that I've made all these phone calls to, testing this thing, because that's what I do. When I get these, I like to test it for a few days and make sure that it is what it says it is. So let's get into some of the specs. I'll show you a little bit of the unboxing, which is always a thrill, and give you some sound clips at the end of the video, and you can decide for yourself if this is something you think you might want. If you do, we do have some links that I will post down in the description. I think jump on this if you can before I don't know, that's $30. Even at full price, $30 is a great deal for this thing. I really don't generally get too hyped up over headsets. $30. I think this is the cheapest headset that I have reviewed, and probably one of the best performing. So for the most exciting part of the video, we have the unboxing, and I've already opened it. I've been using it, and this is what you can expect to see. You do get a USB-A to USB-C charging cable, and you also get a couple of ear tips. Oh, there they are. Like, where'd they go? Couple of ear tips, small, medium, and large. This is how it will arrive, but comes in a carrying case, which also acts as a charging case. So that's really nice. And you set your headset in there, and it will display the battery percentage of the case. So while it's in here, it's charging, so you can pretty much guarantee that the headset itself is charged up fully all the time. It only takes just a little while to charge these up. USB-C charging, there is no wireless charge on this particular headset or this particular case. So I guess we'll go over a few of the specs here. It's Bluetooth 5.2. This is the charging. You can also, if you don't want to mess with the case, USB-C charging down here underneath this little flap. It's got some Newbie branding on it. Nice looking headsets, nice and light. We've got volume up and down buttons here. We've got a mute button right there for all the times that you want to mute something out of a conversation you don't want somebody to hear. And this is going to be to answer calls, shut calls off, some other stuff that I can't remember because I just don't do a very good job. It's got dual electronic noise cancellation microphones. So I think from everybody that I've talked to, this headset actually sounds really good. I really don't know how these companies are doing this, making such a good product for only $20. It's $29.99, and they got a $10 coupon, so it makes this thing $19.99. You're listening to it. This is the newbie M51. Says it's noise canceling. I don't know how much noise is canceling out, but I am sitting in my truck, and um, the test phone calls that I've made, they've said it sounded good. Said it sounded really good. And I've done side by side with the Blue Parrot M300, which is $100. So I'm going to show you what the M300 sounds like versus the M51. Let you make your decision. Okay, now we've got the M300. This is what it sounds like. And you can tell me if this sounds 5 times better than this one. So, it's the M300, 99 bucks. I was really surprised because I thought it would just be completely sound like trash. It's comfortable, like I said, it's lightweight. It comes with the 3 ear tips, so you can adjust that to whatever's going to float your boat. The speaker inside is very loud and clear. That has not always been the case. I've found some of these types of headsets, the Plantronics, are decent. This is louder than the Plantronics. This is much louder than the Blue Parrot M300. And it's actually probably the best speaker in anything of this type that I have used. And since it's so small and lightweight, and the speaker is loud enough, you could very well use this like on a construction site. So if you're working construction, you've got a hard hat and you still need to take phone calls or something, if you're a foreman or whatever the deal is, if you're just some Joe Blow and you like to be on the phone, you get 6 hours of music time. I'm not real sure how long the talk time is, but once if you're done with it, you just throw it back in the case and it charges. 80 hours total. 80 hours total on the microphone. Or, shit. God, I suck at this. 80 hours total on just this case. So, 6 hours, 80 hours just charging it with the case before you need to charge the case up. So that is really, really, really good. So you could theoretically just really not even have to charge this all week long. You just throw it back in the case when you're finished for the day or whatever. So I have noticed that I forget that it's on, okay, which is not generally the case with the over-the-head, over-the-ear headphones that the truckers that we are generally using. They do get annoying after a period of time. And let's be honest, you look like a freaking dork. The range, this says 33 feet. Bull crap. I tested this yesterday morning, and I'll bet you I got a good 120 feet from the unit, from my phone, and was still on a call with my mom. So hopefully mom's watching, and she will be able to vouch for it down there in the comments. This thing went super far. I was also on the phone with a buddy of mine. I drive a dump truck, got completely behind the dump truck into the porta potty, so I'm sorry that you had to witness me talking to you while I was in the porta potty, but I had to go and did not lose connection. That is something that very rarely ever happens. So generally line of sight is pretty decent with most of these. This thing blows the doors off of anything else that I have range-wise. It's crazy. Oh, the people are playing on their four-wheelers, and I am really jealous. The microphone sounds good, and it's got a cool little charging battery carry case type thing. Thank you, newbie, for surprising me, honest to God, surprising me with this headset. This is much, much better than I ever thought it could possibly be. So I was surprised for once. Who would have thunk it? Have a great day.